Friends, as of today, April 16th, there are over 2 million coronavirus cases around the world and almost 137 deaths. Here in the United States, over 639,000 cases and almost 31,000 deaths. Closer to home, here in Illinois, almost 25,000 cases and 949 deaths. This pandemic continues to cause chaos, create confusion, spark fear, and many are asking the question, when will it be over? When will things get back to normal? Well, as a student of history, I can think back to my classes in college and beyond, studying about the 2nd century plagues that devastated the Roman Empire, or the 6th century Justinian plague that killed 30 to 50 million people, or the Black Plague of the 14th century. Closer to today, I think of the Spanish flu pandemic of the 20th century, or the Asian flu, the H1N1 swine flu. 300 million people died in the 20th century of smallpox alone. And I haven't even mentioned the common cold. Why do I bring this up? Well, one reason is many of these difficult times in history lasted a long time, months, even years. So we must think about what preparation looks like moving forward, physically, financially, but most importantly, spiritually. Now is the time, especially with the shelter-in-place order, to spend time getting to know Jesus more intimately. Secondly, I encourage you to beware of comparisons. Comparisons are not intended to tell us what's happening and how long it will last, but to be able to speak and ask the right questions, to understand what we need to focus on. Pandemics have long-term consequences. Disease has shaped history for a long time. It is actually the biggest killer in history by far. But there is something we need to be more concerned about. And it's also a disease. The Bible calls it sin, separation from God. The Apostle Paul, writing to the church at Rome, put it this way: the wages of sin is death. The wages are what you earn, what you deserve based on what you've done. The wages of sin is death. But I'm thankful that Paul does not stop there in Romans chapter 6, verse 23, that there's more, that you don't have to lose hope. Because although the wages of sin is death, the gift of God to you and to me is eternal life. It's a gift through what Jesus Christ has done, through what Jesus did for you and for me on the cross. This is what much of the Christian world remembered this past Sunday. The resurrection of Jesus. That reminds us that he has been victorious. And because of that, you and I have nothing to fear. So as we look to the future and as we navigate the challenges that come with it, I invite you to remember what Jesus has done for you and the hope that we have in Jesus and his promise that he will never leave us nor forsake us. May he give you courage for today and each day. And may God bless you.